Hey guys, Jim Bale's Motorhome Rehab Ranch, and here we are. We made it. We're in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
And the evidence is it's windy here.
It's windy.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about the beach. That's not water out there. That's sand.
That's Wyoming prairie, I think.
Your nose is growing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm sorry. No, we're not in Wyoming. We didn't leave Florida. You look at the bottom of this post and you'll see some pictures of the coach, but it was not ready. And since it's going from Florida to Wyoming, there's no way to take it back. And you'll see that they put a new awning fabric. That's not on yet. Still needs to buff it out and things like that. And the real word for this is these are big jobs, okay? And no matter how hard somebody works to get all of those things together at one time, they might think it is, and you go through all the steps, come down from Wyoming to pay the plane tickets and the hotel rooms and everything else, and it's just plain, it
doesn't all come together.
It just doesn't come together.
That's right, yeah.
And those are the kind of things that over the years really used to bug the heck out of me. But there was very little I could do about it because there were just so many things to do. And you'll be working on a thing here, and that falls off. And, you explain, well, we were doing this, and so, well, what about that? And then you get halfway through with that, and he says, hey, I saw you were talking about that other thing over there. How about doing that?
That's working on cars, or, in this case, motorhomes.
Yeah, it's just how it is. And, but the good news is, when we are ready to do it, all the guys in Denver, the club in Denver is willing to hang on and wait for us. Adam at Bonneville Garage he's actually at SEMA this week, so next week he'll be back with his guys. So we're still on. We're still going to drive this thing. Called Mark in Alabama. He was kind of, well, we'll go again. He's seen it for years too. So, you need to kind of take this as kind of a lesson and understanding that when you get one of these things, this is not like taking it to go get oil.
That's exactly right. You don't take it down to the new car dealer and say, hey, fix my car.
Yeah, and you're wondering why they didn't get it finished quick. No,
yeah, exactly.
It's not that kind of thing because there are just so many things to deal with on a 50-year-old machine like this. And not only that, you got 50 years of good intentions on things that other people did that you really don't want, and that stuff's got to be fixed. And don't forget this too: the guy that's actually willing to work on a 50-year-old machine, that guy is buried because most people won't do it. Most people look at it and they say, "Have I done it before? Do I have the parts? Do I have the knowledge? Can I do it at a price the guy won't lose his mind? And will he go away?" And they usually say, nah, we're going to work on some new stuff.
We can make some money on something else.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So when you do have somebody working on your coach, buy them a pizza. Make them feel good. Make them feel like this is something they want to do.
Right. And make them enjoy it.
Yeah.
Help them because not everybody will work on one of these.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you've got somebody that actually work with you and help you, I tell you guys all the time, find a mechanic, let me talk to them. And my job is to let them know they've got people to help and that they don't have to do it all themselves, because that's the scary part of it. Not everybody works on these, and something, there's a good reason.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Part of it is age.
That's right. There's just so much to consider.
You got mechanics that no computers, don't know anything about old.
That's right.
So you need to find somebody that can kind of blend the two of those things. Get somebody that knows what used to be, and maybe can adapt it how it is now. And that's what Jim's strong point is. He sees that whole realm of things and is able to do that and is willing to share it with everybody.
Well, brother, I was there.
Yeah, exactly.
I was there, and no matter how hard we tried, we just couldn't be on time.
Or there's not enough parts. I mean, there's a dozen reasons why things won't work. it's a delightful machine, and it's valuable. It's an antique, and we need to treat it like an antique and enjoy it as an antique. So,
Sure.
yeah.
So one good thing, I'll be able to get back to the ranch, and we'll be able to keep working on some of that stuff. The gussets, actually, this was going to work out well because I'm having the prototypes of the gussets made, and about the time I would get back in another week, it was going to be ready. So that kind of messed that up, but you know, we got time. It's all right.
And that was me, a lot of it.
Well, there are a lot of really exciting things we're trying to do, and one of the problems, I told a guy the other day, I need to slow down a little bit in exposing all this stuff, because I'll show you something and you want it right now.
Right.
And I don't have it right now. These are ideas and concepts. I'm bringing you guys in on how things develop. I mean, you know, in the field, you do things because, well, you see what happened. How can I fix that? How can I make that better? Is there anything else? And man, you go through all kinds of processes and things to do it. Now that I'm don't have the business to worry about, I can take a little more time and spend time and learn some of these things and try to develop some of these ideas. And we have a lot of them coming. The body pads and the gussets are just one of the things that we're doing. The one thing that makes all this happen is really you guys, you ranch hands, are being involved in this and help us. Give me the enthusiasm that I can put it back out. Absolutely. This guy here is enthusiasm on the hoof right here. I tell you. You know,
I'm a Jim supporter. Let's put it that way. And Jim is a good man. Trust him, because he'll tell you what's right. And what amazes me with my trip here, he can spout off numbers to you from memory and people and addresses that just will astound you if you listen to him. So it's an awesome thing. Take good advantage of Jim.
Well, don't worry, the check's in the mail for that.
Exactly.
But this is kind of a different. Motor Rehab Ranch is kind of a different thing. There's not many people that are willing to talk to you guys and tell you what to do and what not to do and things like that. And I found that's a spot that I can help. Okay, I can help. And the takeaway of this is relax, jive on.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's going to get finished.
It is going to get finished. We had a few lemons here.
Yeah.
We're going to make lemonade.
Yeah.
And you know, listen, I could be on the airplane back in Wyoming. Look where I'm at.
Oh, you can't be here.
Yeah, exactly. Wyoming's a little different than this. So, you know, take it a step at a time, and sometimes it'll take some time to do it. It's okay. This is a love, not a piece of transportation.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And the nice thing too, when we do get it done, when the coach is done, and we do this trip, Mark Creel and all the peeps there are going to be there, and everybody in Denver. The club is moving along with this. We'll be able to see everybody, and it seems like, you know, before I told you that we had I'm going to do the Mac Dash at Bonneville Garage, and there's another customer in the Salt Lake City area, a couple of I think 2 hours away, that wants to do a Mac Dash, but it's not the big one. It's I call it the Mini Mac. And now I learned out this morning when I called Chad that we got a third dash that they want to put in the area.
Whoa.
So, you know,
Yeah.
I might have to take up residency. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we'll have some fun things to look at, and I'll get back on the farm and start doing some other things. And stand down, number one.
There you go.
All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Hey, good seeing you.
All right.
Yeah.